Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're discussing seed trading. This is Seed Trading 101 with information on how to do a SASE seed trade. This is done usually on an online forum in various groups, Facebook, Instagram, and a few others have seed trades groups. So once you are a member of a group and you find seeds for trade, some traders will trade seeds just for a self-address stamp envelope, SASE. That's what that denotes. So they will list the seeds that they have available for the trade, and once you contact them and obtain the trader's address that was requesting the self-address stamp envelope, SASE, you then go about putting together your trade. So in this trade, what you need is two envelopes. You need one envelope that you put the trader's name and address and your address in a stamp. And then you need a second envelope, which is actually your SASE. This envelope will have your name and address as the receiver, the trader's name and address as the sender, and of course postage. Depending upon what type of seed you're requesting and the amount of seed will determine what type of envelope you will need to send. If it's bulky seeds or a lot of seeds, sometimes you may wish to send a bubble envelope mailer, but if it's just small amounts of seeds or like tomatoes, peppers, then this is the best, I find, way of doing this. You don't necessarily need to have a card or anything fancy other than these two types of envelopes. I use a number 10 envelope for my SASE just because as the trader who receive SASEs, I know that I can use a business size envelope. I can pack the seed with more protection and still get away with it being considered a letter with being only a 1/4 inch thick. So this is a number 10 business envelope is what this is commonly called, that I use for my SASE. For my mailing to the trader, I use any type of envelope, but I just so happen to have a bunch of number 8 envelopes that I obtain. So in the trader's envelope, all you include is your SASE, which is the envelope with your address, postage on it, and usually I always try to include the trader's address on it, just for the ease of knowing who sent you the seeds. And inside that, with this envelope, I also include a note on this, any type of piece of paper, just some note that will have the item, listing the item that I am requesting, what type of seed. I'll list it, of course thanking the individual. And if your Facebook or Instagram name is different than the name they're using for mailing, I try to include that as well on the note. And it's sometimes nice to even include what group you are obtaining this trade from, just because there is an honor system with trading, and it's nice to know who within the group has made good successful trades with you. So then all this, your SASE, the note with the note describing what seed you're requesting, all gets put into the trader's envelope with their trader's address and postage and gets dropped in the mail. And that's how you do an SASE trade. Now, I take it a step further. I personally will just do a picture showing that I have placed. I'll take both envelopes, and I will take a picture of the envelopes with the postage and send it to the trader. I'll message them that picture showing them that I have put together my trade, my SAS, in this trade, all I need is this self-address stamp envelope, this SASE, And I will send this to them so that they know that I took the time and effort and got this all put together and dropped this in the mail, and they can be aware that it's been done and completed. And so there also another way of tracking that I have done. This isn't my official trade book. Lord help us if I was to show that one. But this is just kind of a mock-up of what I use this tape for my page markers tabs. But you can keep it simple. Just have a notebook, and this is titled as my SASE page. Trades that I have requested where I just mailed a self address stamp envelope for the trade. And I just list the date that I mailed it, the trader's address, the item that's requested, and I usually have an area over here where I can check off or highlight when I receive the item successfully in the mail back to me. So that is just one part of doing a successful trade for seeds online with the SASE trade. Thank you for watching.